Yep. Yo.
Hey, Mel, just give me 1 second.
Take your time, bro. Take your time. About to get started.
Right.
It's been a while since I went on live, dude. It's been a while. What's going on, Moto? What's going on, Eleanor? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let me see. What's going on, Chris? How are you? Hope everybody's doing good this Sunday morning. Can you hear? Can you hear, player? Put your thumbs up. Let's check it. Man. Let's see. Daggone, you going to Tibet? You going down there downstairs to Tibet to get to your room, bro?
Yeah. I don't see the chat, but I guess you'll be in charge of that.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully I can get it rolling. Maybe.
All righty. Yeah, just let me know when we're like live, unless we're already like live.
Bro, we are like live. So don't. Yeah, we're like live. So.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Keep them germs
upstairs. Dude?
Oh man, it's rolling, bro. I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Did you survive? Do you survive Black Friday, dude?
I had a specific plan which I executed, so I'm happy. I got the castle on sale, which I was very excited about. I set an alarm for 12, stayed in the queue, and the rest is history.
Oh, I hear you,
but
man.
Otherwise, the sale was massive.
Yeah.
I'm actually marking my 10-year Out of the Dark.
Okay.
My
congratulations.
First Lego order November 2013.
He says
my 10-year anniversary in the new age of ableism, whatever you want to call it.
I got you. Yeah, Moto. Sometimes God talk to me. He's talking to me right now. So.
But otherwise, yes, there was so much stuff on sale. It's like, what was the point of shopping the whole year? You know?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and I mean, did I buy anything? No, I didn't. But I probably should have for Black Friday. The one thing I do want is I do want to buy the Avengers Tower to give away to the folks on my channel. I do. I do. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get it another way first, and then but if not, then I'll just go ahead and buy one and try to give one away, like I did with the other stuff. Because I have reached 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I think that's a little bit of a milestone. Okay. You know, I waited a week or so because sometimes the numbers go up, they go back down, they go up, they go down. So I decided to wait a little bit.
What is your milestone? Brag a little.
Yeah, it's a little milestone. So you get the got the 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Not bad. So I'm still a small channel, right? I ain't big time. I ain't Mr. Beast,
Okay. One brick at a time.
Yeah, one brick at a time, man. One brick at a time. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But yeah. So what deals you think were the best for Black Friday?
The police station.
Okay. What was that
Amazon?
What was the price on that?
$150.
$150? Oh, I should have slept on that.
that quickly came and went.
Okay.
But I got it a while back. I have so many minifigs that I wanted to attach watch it too. I have like some Breaking Bad fix that I put in my police station. I put Beastie Boys from Sabotage in my police station. I have to find Chief Wiggum. He's gonna hang out there too, you know.
Yeah.
So I built that right away. But yeah, Lego. Let's see. The Harry Potter train was $350. That's a pretty good deal. But I actually screenshot all the Lego deals at midnight, and then I saw like it went from like $257 like down and down. Like things are being like sold out, you know.
Yeah.
Advent calendars are pretty cheap. You can get them for like $20 at Walmart.
Advent calendars. Yeah, I probably should get into doing the event calendar thing. I really don't. I don't know, but I think that's probably going to be a good thing to get into, because then you get another look at different figs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, because they typically don't repeat them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, if they're near and dear to you, you should definitely grab them. But some people might say, it's just another generic fig.
Yeah, but I mean, like, then it's not really generic, because it's like, it's kind of dressed up for the holiday, really, like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. On Monday, they're gonna have the Winnie the Pooh set at Walmart for $50. Which is a pretty good deal. And it's retiring, so if anybody needs to grab it, they should do it sooner than later. TIE Fighters. Okay. TIE Fighters are gonna be $25, which is pretty good.
Okay.
And some Speed Champions are gonna be $10.
Speed Champions.
Yeah, but this year is pretty good. Lots of sales.
Okay. All right.
So yeah. I see a lot of people got their modular before December 1st. So
yeah. I was definitely trying to I shot myself in the foot on that one. I'll still get it, right? Mm-hmm. But like I usually go to the store. I'm a big advocate of going to the store and go get it, right? So I'm thinking, man, I'll up, they up, I'll get one up, because I can just go right to the store, go get it, and build on the day of its release. But being that people that had already pre-ordered it, now it's already shipped in the mail and they have it in their hands. I kind of, that's just one of them things you just, you hit the lottery, because you just never know that they're going to do that.
Yeah, and I believe this is the first time a modular is released like in December 1st. Instead of like January 1st, because actually for a couple of years I would just for fun I would just go to the Lego store. I think it was last year. I think we were like chatting on January 1st while I was standing in line.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a tradition just to go there on January 1st, but actually, they typically release like a GWP associated with the modular, so I'm gonna wait until I hear something's also gonna come out for the museum as well. So I'm just gonna hang on a minute,
Yeah.
So and then I may play around with it. I gotta see how to build this, but I think I want to change the color of the exterior to something else. I mean, olive. It's what is it, like olive green?
Yeah. It's definitely olive green. Man, I'm excited because it's a new addition to the long lasting line, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I hate that it's like in the middle of the block type of build, because then the sides, like, it looks like the side. But even if it was, like, still dress up the sides. Like the sides of the building are like real, like there's no care for it at all. Like it's different colors. Like there's no care for that. And so you have to butt it up against two different other modulars to make it in the middle of the block to hide those sides.
Mm-hmm. It's still a solid looking modular though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people were concerned that there's going to be like no backside, like the creator stuff is.
Right.
But I think if you could play around with it, you could definitely enhance it for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait until there's gonna be something that comes along with it, and then I have to like do like a little remodeling in my Lego room to make room for it. So, but it's always in a day's work.
Oh, I got a dedicated shelf for it though. I do. I got
I'm terrible. I only have like, I guess like, I'm afraid of shelves because I'm always worried that they're gonna drop.
Yeah, but you gotta anchor them into the wall real good. That's all, and find those studs, and you don't have to worry about it no more.
That's just my anxiety. I don't
know. Yeah.
Are you building something on the stream, or what are we doing?
I am building something. I'm building the Oscorp. Remember, I tried my hand at Oscorp before, but I think I just kind of had all the wrong techniques and just couldn't really see it. So I'm decided to take time with it, and then now that's what I'm doing now. I am building the Oscorp for my Marvel City layout, right? So I got a city layout in my garage, and so I do got the new edition of the Avengers Tower with my base, and so I'll modify that a little bit more. That way, it integrates with my base real well because people don't have sidewalks on top of a building, so I'll fix it up. Huh?
Did you reach out to Lego to show them your base?
No, I didn't because I'm sure that being in the land, they gonna see my video anyway, so because I have to report it, like everything they give me, and I take a video of it, I have to report it, so they're gonna see it anyhow.
I've been hearing positive reviews about your base. That's why.
Oh, cool.
So
Thank you.
It's like a game changer for the set. So.
Yeah, and then it's just like avid people like me and you, right? We can do something like that. Like you about to do some modifications to your modular, and it's just all about doing the modifications. And that was the first thing that stuck out for me was like when I saw the image of it, I'm like, where's the base at? Like, I mean, like Tony Stark is kind of vain. Like he want the biggest building in New York City. Like he do. So I'm gonna use that. But what I plan on doing is I am going to revamp my Avengers Tower, which is from the PlayStation game, the Spiderman, and I'm gonna revamp that, and I'll probably make it. I seen a version of it in the cart on a comic book, and so I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna actually put that in the city with the store bought Avengers Tower too, right? And so one will be Stark Tower, the other one will be Avengers Tower. So I'm gonna do that, and then this Oscorp I'm building is about. It's about, I'm gonna tell you, bro, it's about like 648 by 48 base plates, bro. So this thing is gonna be sitting in the center of the city, bro. Like,
huh? 48 is the big one, the gray
one?
one?
The big gray one. Yeah. So I think, so I might have to get some more table space after installing this, right? But it's worth it, dude. It's worth it, taking my time with this one.
So, question about your Oscorp: is it from a particular movie or a show?
It's from the PlayStation 4 video game from Spider-Man. And so, like, if you go in this game, you can see all the iconic Marvel buildings. So they got the Fist Tower, they got Oscorp, they got the Wakanda Embassy, which I didn't know, and then they got the Sanctum Sanctorum that's in there too. I don't need to do the Sanctum Sanctorum because I already got the store bought one, so I don't have to do that one. They got the Daily Bugle. I don't have to do that one because I got the store bought one. And so, and there's some other iconic like Marvel buildings like the Fantastic Four, all that stuff. So that's the makeup. That's gonna be the makeup of my city. Plus some like additional other buildings and stuff like that, like for fillers and stuff like that. But I had looked at my city outline, and I am gonna pull out the Ninjago cities modular sets. I'm gonna pull those out and probably put those on the shelf.
Which version of Sanctum do you have? Sanctum, the first one or the second one?
I have the modular one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite sets, actually.
What's going on, Prophet?
What's that? Is there a William Dafoe fig, but like not in a Green Goblin, but in a suit?
I don't know. I don't think so. You need is there a William Dafoe fig like like in a suit? That is he would definitely have to have the slick back hair, right? He would have to have the slick back blonde hair or the brownish hair. I'm gonna say blonde, but brownish hair. I might have to make one.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess it would be somewhat easy to make. It's just the face. You can't make the face because it's like tonic, you know.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could. I mean, if you pay one of these guys who like prints, like either Victor or Nate who prints. I mean, you just have to pay the price for it because like it's going to be like a one-off. You only get one, so you probably would have to pay a little bit more unless you get them a whole bunch of them. Like if I get a whole bunch of them, maybe I get some guys to buy some.
Or just making iceberg exclusive.
Right.
maybe do, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people might be like interested in that. Just make it like 25 or like 50 limited edition. I'm sure people have like Marvel setups.
Oh yeah, they do.
I built this company from the ground. What do you mean you're ousting me after?
And come back and just pumpkin bomb them all, boys.
Yep.
Blow them to smithereens, right?
I think you should definitely do like a limited batch. I get one. Sign me up.
Yeah, man, I'll probably do. Yeah, I'll probably do it because I gotta get some stuff from Nate anyway, and because I got matter of fact, I got a comic book show coming up in about a week, and that would probably be cool to have. Yeah, you gave me an idea, man. I'm gonna keep you around a little bit longer, man.
So I'm gonna build something too.
What you building?
I believe this is called the sand crawler, right?
You said the sand crawler. You say the sand crawler?
What is this thing called from Star Wars?
The sand crawler.
The sand crawler.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, you're gonna be forever doing that, bro. That thing. That's the UCS sand crawler.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I picked this up on
that's
a
all agony, bro.
And it was without a box, but it was a pretty good deal. It's just I'm kind of concerned that the brown pieces are gonna break on contact. Because it's I'm assuming it's from the old batch.
Yes, Prophet. So, comic books, man. Inspiration for the build is always comic book driven. Like my man Jesse and Troy and Larry is always comic book driven with inspiration and stuff like that. So the version of the Avengers Tower that I'm going to build is from the comic book. So I built one from the video game. So I need to revamp it, and they made one as in the comic book. So I think it's in the Iron Man. I'm not sure which one. I'll find out later. But they actually have a future time Avengers Tower. So it looks pretty dope.
Are you making any appearances in the future, next month or so?
Well, yeah. I'm going to the Comic Con in Ocean City, Maryland, which is like the 9th. And so that would actually be cool to have. So I'm gonna try to get on the horn and see if I can get some of those, those special exclusive figs made. Since it's a Comic Con anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna do that. But after that, that's the end of the year for me. I don't have any other appearances. That store in PA I went to a couple weeks ago. That was a good turnout, man. It was a real good turnout. I can't believe the guy like only took like 3 weeks to get his store. Well, granted, he basically had a brick and mortar store and he just left that space because that space was too tiny. And he just converted all his stuff over to the next one. So it wasn't like he just opened up a brand new store. He had it running. But still, to get a store in order and stocked in 3 weeks is like crunch time.
Yeah, I kind of took a peek at the inventory. It looks like he mostly has like recent sets, or did he have like retired stuff as well?
He had retired stuff as well. So I mean, you get a chance. It's Brick Willow, and no, it's Brick Willow. It's in Grove Willow, and it's called Brickworks. It's in Grove Willow. He moved from one location to another. Man, that's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister. Brickworks, Grove Willow.
Was it a bigger turnout than Cherry Hill?
I I don't think so, because with that is because one is a corporate back and the other one is independent. You know what I mean? So like Bricks and Minifigs actually do a lot of the marketing for you, whereas Brickworks, it's just him. So but he's like smack dab in the middle of the mall, right? And then they just so happen to have a Santa Claus, picture photo op. So, mom and dad get the photo op. Oh, there's Lego upstairs, and they go right upstairs. So it was perfect. So
I'm assuming there's no Lego store at that
mall. No, not in that mall. Nope, not one close to. So that's perfect for him, man. You wouldn't believe what I'm doing right now. I am laying down like probably over 100 1x2 maroon tiles. I'm trying to speed it up. It's like over a lot. Yeah, they a little bit reddish brown, well, not reddish brown. I think they are like maroon. They're maroon. They're not reddish brown, but they're just maroon. Yeah, man.
People in the PA love Lego. I would say like half of my orders from wherever I'm selling from are from PA.
Yeah, man. Because you figure you got Clutch, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Chris for Bricks on the Dollar.
Yeah.
He's got the Bricklink store. He's got the Bricklink store, but he's got a brick and mortar store. But he's he has a great him, Andy. They have like you said, it's just people come out and they love Lego. They and here's what they offer that the regular Lego store doesn't, is that it's retired sets, man. And then just so happens that they got, well, not Andy, but Clutch has the Bricklink store, so I can order my Bricklink, drive about 2 hours up there to go get it and have it. I ain't got to wait for the mail. I can just go grab it. So
speaking about mail,
yep,
the rates for shipping skyrocketed after November 18th.
Wow,
it's the season. It is so expensive to buy anything on Bricklink right now because of the shipping. So, like when you shop, like make sure you're like shipping and handling, like, because sometimes it's what stores add on. But when I try to place a Bricklink order, I try to see if it's like from the tri-state area or maybe like down the East Coast. Yeah. The further out, the more money it is for shipping.
For shipping, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that. I heard about it, but I didn't know it actually went into effect. So now that is going to be a huge factor. I can easily just go to PA, grab my brick and maybe a sub, and come on back home. It's worth it.
There's a lot of good stores, like Bricklink stores in Washington State, and it's just much more expensive to buy.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So are you getting? You say you're getting the Avengers Tower?
I'm not getting the Avengers Tower.
Oh,
this is blasphemy, but I'm not a superheroes guy.
What? What?
So, I'm more of just like a city guy, and I'll just throw in.
It's good for your city, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah. Huh?
I said that's a good building for your city, man. What you doing?
I mean, it is, but I'm basically I run out of space. It's like the biggest first world problem.
That's true, man. That's true. That's why I was like, I haven't even laid one road down in my city. I got buildings sitting on top, but because I can't come out with a solid layout, and so like I'm pulling things out, and like I don't know, maybe it's a commitment thing, man. Once you lay the road down, that you kind of committed to it. So
as far as roads, I bought a lot of road plates, and they kind of like modified them. It looks the same, but they modified them. The ones that started with a 7 are not the same colored that start with a 6. So like I had to like juggle here and back and forth. But then I ran out of room, and then I'm also I'm currently upgrading my modulars into a mills plating.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna create mill roads just to conserve a little bit of space.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing the Mills Roads. Because in case I gotta juggle some stuff around or move stuff around, it's a lot easier too. Because without stuff breaking.
I've bought a few of these, but I'm not even sure. If it's compatible with the Mills plating. This one right here.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
So, but it'll be interesting to deconstruct it, and the road signs and stoplights are great just to add on. But we're gonna try to see if I could deconstruct this and also like apply this.
I got you.
See, do I have anything else fun here? And oh yeah, this is also great for the city.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. See what you mean.
And they need more of these. It's like little packs.
Rob Claxton, I already built the new Avengers Tower. I had it before anybody else had it. No, I built it. But I also did do the base for it as well, because it comes without the base. And so Bevan said he was going to go build it and compare his. But Bevan's Avengers Tower is like 10 feet tall. If you didn't know, so I don't think there's no comparing a store-bought set with a 10-foot tall, MOC, because, and then on top of that, Bevan has a lot of electrical stuff in his MOC too, so his is definitely award-winning, right? And because he won quite a few awards, especially when he displayed in Virginia. It was pretty. I think that was the first time he took it to a show. So yeah.
So, do you have any tips and tricks to secure like large sets like that when you're traveling?
No, just Saran's rap and a prayer, maybe. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I actually had some stuff. That I took on the road, and some made it, and some just didn't. Like my Vintage Tower didn't make the PA trip to the PA brick fair. I didn't make it, and I was hoping that it would, but it just didn't make it, so I didn't display it. But you're talking about something I built like back in 2019. So so that's why I'm taking it now, and I'm just gonna revamp it and build it a lot better, like post Lego Masters, right? Learn some stuff.
Do any of the, I guess, display people, like veteran display people, does anybody actually glue their stuff?
I would hope that you wouldn't, but I'm sure somebody has. I sure hope you wouldn't glue it. But nah, honestly, there's some people, like I've been in Brick World Chicago, and there's some of those displays are glued, bro. They are. But I mean, it's all up to you, really. From some of my friends, what they say is all up to you. If you're happy with the build and you're not going to change it, you know that you just go ahead and do it. Like, just do it. Like, but after you glue it, it ain't worth the Lego that you bought anymore because you glued it. And now, like, that's like it's kind of, you kind of stuck, you're frozen. So.
Or you could sell it to a brick and mortar store.
You sell it to a brick and mortar store. True, you could.
As a permanent display.
Yep. Yeah, Prophet. I will be at Brick World Chicago this year. I think some of my friends aren't. My collab friends. So I'm trying to figure out what shows we're gonna do this collab at, because we do have a collab coming, and so and that might play a factor too. So I don't know. Like I'm definitely gonna be there. Because well, I don't get the Lego Masters treatment this time. Brooklyn, you know that, right? They're cutting out the Lego Masters treatment this time, so everything is kind of like
for you. Your complete store for everybody.
For everybody. Supposedly it's supposed to be for everybody. Wow. Yeah, it's supposed to be for everybody. They're not gonna do the Lego Masters I guess, discount. They at one point they were taking care of your hotel, and so they kind of weaned off of it. I guess because of profits or whatever. But now you got now you probably got, let me see, you're probably getting up to 72 Lego Masters. If everybody came, you're at 72 right now. Plus the show that they just wrapped up that we won't see till probably next year. So,
to be honest, I started with the first episode and I kind of like.
You know what?
Stopped watching.
You know, for lack of to talk about something a little bit better, but like, you know, Lego Masters show is like this season is pretty surprisingly good, and I say that because like you hate to see like here's the thing with reality shows, it's like okay, it's different people, but I've seen that already. Like, show me something I haven't seen, and that comes into play where like it's like all right, well I don't, you know, what do you do with that, you know, at that point? um and so it was getting like that. Let me tell you the truth, it was getting like that. So at one point it was definitely getting to like, oh well, you know what, um it's how do you get rid of something? Let me see something.
But is it kind of like, do they have a formula or just like some shtick? Because like, I don't know, I just my personal opinion, I kind of don't like the host. But
yeah,
that's just me.
Oh, that ain't just you. I'm sure it's probably about everybody. Like, you know, if did you watch part of the Brick Ruption? Did you watch the last part of the Brick Ruption?
No.
All right, so me and Corey was talking about. I'm gonna spoil it for you. So I do this. Everybody don't know. Not shameless plug, Prophet and Miss Prophet. Shameless plug, right? Sometimes you got to do that because ain't nobody gonna promote you but you. You gotta do it. Nobody gonna promote you but you. All right. So shameless plug is that me and Corey Sams from season 1 Lego Masters, we do a podcast called Pardon the Brick Ruption, and we talk about a lot of Lego issues and Lego community issues, right? So in the last episode, which was I think I released that like last week, and so I think it's like 206. We talk about censorship, right? And how, like, you know, with certain success you have certain censorship because you expect benefits and stuff like that, right? So there was a time where I said something about the gracious person that you just mentioned. I'm not going to say their name, so I don't get in trouble again. And I got in trouble. I got in trouble, but I didn't get in trouble, but they asked me to take it down. And the
show reached out to you?
Yeah, you didn't know they do that. They do that. Yeah, they do that, dude. They do that. They called me. They called me on my phone, bro. Called me right on my phone on a weekend, on a Saturday, bro. And so
was it like nice or like diseased immediately?
It started off nice. It started off nice, and it started off as a request. But then I had things in the works. I definitely had things in the works, and they were just saying like, "Hey, look, if you don't do this, this could happen." So we're requesting you. We're not telling you to take it down because you're not under contract. But if you don't do this, this will happen. And so at that point, I'm mad because now you are holding something over my head, and it's like, yo, what in the world? But one thing that they did say wasn't true, and I found out. I found out about it. And then the other thing was, probably would have been true because I didn't get to go on that trip. So even though I was being considered, I didn't get to go on that trip, and it's fine because I'm no longer interested in going on that trip. So
okay.
So I'll tell you, they were gonna cast me for Lego Masters in Australia, and so then that got pulled. Yeah, that got pulled. So now I'm no longer interested anymore. So I could probably talk about it.
It got pulled for you, or they just canceled the?
It got pulled for me. They went with somebody else, which is fine.
Oh, okay.
And but yeah, and then it was that, and then it was something else that they. It was that, and then it was something else that they. I'm not gonna mention that, but the other thing that they mentioned isn't true because they didn't reach out to that entity, and so that wasn't true, and I wasn't in violation for that entity. So, but yeah, it was stuff like that, So like I get it. Like you know, it's not just me. It's a lot of other people that like just have a distaste for that person. And so, and not to say
I kind of understand why they need to like protect like a certain brand, but I feel like, and especially for reality TV censorship, that's like BS, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you really.
Yeah, and that was part of that conversation was that okay, if you're say you're part of a brand, I don't know, say if Reese's peanut butter cups want you to do commercials and they sponsor you, they give you a whole boatload of Reese's peanut butter cups, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, you say something like, "Oh man, I don't know, I'm allergic to peanut butter. I would never eat it."
No, not even like the wrapping, you know.
Right? Yeah, something about the wrapping. Yeah, yeah. And then at that point, you're going against the brand, and I understand that, like you're going against the brand that and it's a bad taste about something, and I get that, but for what my argument was, if I'm expected to be this umbrella of a brand, then it should be a two-way street. You should be kicking me something to stay under the brand, because if you not like us, you can say, hey, yo, like you go to work and in return you get a check, right, for working for your work, right? So there's a return there, right? So if that entity is expecting something from me, they should be giving me something in order to expect it. Not just, hey, look, you appeared on our show once, so now you're forever part of the brand. You gotta, no. Because my thing was that there's some people that were on that show that are doing some very questionable things, and they don't get the phone calls that I do. And that was my gripe for it. Am I wrong for voicing my opinion on that? I might be, friend. I might be.
I don't think so, because I don't feel like they should be singling out one opinion versus the other.
Yeah.
Because the selective censorship.
Right.
Sucks. Sorry.
That's it. Help me help you, right? Help me help you. If you're part of the brand, then kick a brother something being a part of the brand. That way I know, okay, cool. But I'm not griping over it. I'm past it. I love being a Lego builder. I love Lego, and that'll never change. One entity doesn't have anything to do with the other. And so I'm always going to continue to build.
You're mentioning about like shamelessness. Yeah. I shamelessly tell people I know a brickmaster. So
I tell people I know brickmasters too. I'll be telling them, hey,
that's like whenever, because whenever you go, there's like Lego is a lot more popular than it is actually, because like everybody loves it and like talks about it. So
yeah,
it comes up like everywhere and all the time.
Well, I believe it, man. I believe it, and it's funny too, because like I tried to, like I was on an interview for a job the other day, and they were asking, hey, are you around any, like, what's your typical day? Are you kind of like tech savvy? Are you not afraid? They wanted to know basically, do I know my way around computers and computer screens and stuff like that, and multiple computer screens and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I run, I run a YouTube channel. What you do? And they want to know what you're doing. I said, do Lego, and they looking at me like, Lego, like, and I said, all right. And so I explained the whole thing, and they were like, what? Like you were on that show? So it's like, yeah, I was, like, and I was on it, and so they pulled it right on up, bro. Like,
was this for like a law enforcement opportunity or for something else?
Yeah. Yep. So, and that's what it was. It was just that they just want to know. They want to know if you're just tech savvy, but that comes up, like, that comes up a lot. Like, I'll have a genuine conversation, and that issue comes. Well, not issue, but that thing comes up about, have you seen Lego Masters?
I think this whole like tech savviness, at one point, it's not going to be part of the conversation, because I think to a certain degree you have to be tech savvy unless you're like over. It's not even like an age thing. I remember when I used to live in this like co-op in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So some people had difficulty getting like the monthly newsletter.
Yeah.
And someone on the board wrote, well, we have elderly in the building who don't know how to use computers or don't have computers. And we have this woman who lives in our building, maybe like in her like mid-80s. She's like, I mean, exactly who you're talking about. I don't have problems using a computer. Maybe you do. So at one point, the whole like, if you're not tech savvy, like you're like 90 years old.
Right? Yeah, you kind of out of the loop at that point. Yeah.
Ooh. So they rolled the tapes of Lego Master. Like, what did they do?
Oh yeah, man. They put it right up on the screen, bro. They were they pulled it right up on the screen, and because like all you have to do is like Google, and then all you gotta do is Google, and then like you get right to it, right? Mm-hmm. And then so I mean that comes up a lot, like and then like somebody I might be in a mall or something, and somebody be like, hey, aren't you like for instance, I did go to the Lego store on Friday. It was Friday, and I did go, and I went to go buy that Bubba Fett, that little tiny Bubba Fett battle pack, the one that's like I guess it was on sale for $7.99, and it's usually like 12 something or like 15 something, and so it's
hang on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry, it's called.
Oh yeah, the Mac one.
No, not the Mac one. It's the slave one ship.
Slave. Oh yeah, the little one, right?
Yeah, the little one, little tiny one. Yeah. Well, that one.
They're like they're $7 right now.
Yeah. He said restreaming. Oh, glad to see you are taking the medicine and restreaming. Yeah, man. I'm restreaming, man. I'm streaming, man. Yeah, so that little battle pack has like a ton of parts in it that I needed for this build here, and so I went to go get it, and so I'm cashing out, right? And then I go to turn around, the lady was like standing like super close, her and her husband, and so when I turned around, I kind of elbowed her a bit by accident because I'm turning around, and she looked, and all I hear is, "Oh my God." I said, no, don't do that. And it's like packed. And I'm like, don't do that, lady. Don't do that. I sign whatever you want me to sign, but don't do that. Like, I'm trying to leave. I'm like, don't do that. And she's like, it's you. No. Shh. I'm like, no. I sign here. Let me sign your Lego box. And you can see some people looking like, all right, have a good one. And I'm out the door, right? Because it was like, let me tell you, it was probably like a good 70 people in the store. Like it was elbow to elbow. You couldn't move around. I said, look, don't do that. Don't do that. Because some people just want to say hi, and I get that, but I'm just trying to get my Lego peacefully.
I've seen it at right there. Believe me.
I couldn't even have a conversation with you, wasn't it? But I ain't mad about it because you know what? I'm a fan, and I actually in Atlanta when I did. Lego had sent me out to Atlanta because I did the Build Your Own Story. It's on. That's another shameless plug. BuildYourStory.com. It's on Lego's website. You can find it. And I built these prompts for these families, these Black families in Atlanta. But they didn't tell me that they picked celebrity families, right? Like Rudy Huxtable, right? And her family, and this guy named Farnsworth Bentley, who basically was like he was Puff Daddy's assistant back in the I guess back in the early 2000s when they were making a band or some junk, and what happened was that I got there and I started fanboying out, bro, like because like but you know what? I didn't bother them because I know they were there with their families, So I observed them and I said hello and stuff like that, but I wasn't there trying to get a autograph and in their face and stuff like that because I know that could be like a little bit too much, especially if you're on family time, right? Maybe you're on family time, and but I didn't fanboy out too much, but it was, and I guess like I can appreciate that because I know how it feels on one end.
Mm-hmm. I ran into Seth Meyers at the Lego store, like way back when.
Oh, right there, because he's right there in New York, right?
Yeah. This the old Lego store before they opened up the one that we might open.
Yeah.
So and he was wearing a mask, so I'm like, yeah, you Seth Meyers? I'm like, yeah, I'm a big fan. And he was like, well, thank you. And like I was wearing scrubs, and this was like during the pandemic. He's like, I'm a big fan of you. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Right, you in there working in the trenches, bro. Everybody was getting sick.
Yeah. So yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah.
And I think somebody posted last week on Instagram that they ran into Kirk Cousins in a Lego store in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it Ed Sherman was Sheridan was working? He was working the counter. Ed Sheridan was working the joint.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice store over there. And, that too. It's a cool store. I have family that live in Minnesota, so whenever I'm there, I always visit.
Yeah.
Actually, last time I was there was Taylor Swift was there. So people were printing her fig.
Oh wow.
So and like they were like printing it and like leaving it because they were making mistakes. So
I gotta back this out, friend.
I don't know if you could see
1,
this.
2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Is it too? So it says the Era Store 2023, and that's Taylor Swift.
Taylor.
Right there.
Oh, I dig it. I see it. Yeah.
So yeah, they have their own like little prints. You like all of America.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So that was fun.
Oof. Can't lose these. Hold on. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to decide which one. So it's definitely, I think, I'm trying to figure out where else to go. Like Brick Slopes, which is in Utah, is, man, I want to tell you, I had probably some of the most fun. And I think it's all with the group that you're with. Like I was with Jesse, Troy, and Larry. And I think it's the group that you're with that makes it so much fun. And so, I definitely want to do Slopes again. But I don't know, man. I mean,
I actually want to try to go to like a convention down south, and because they have something in either January or February. But I have to see how my schedule is. But yeah, the convention, you're totally right. It's all about like who you hang with, because and if you don't, unfortunately, if you don't know people, it can get a little cliquey.
Yeah. I spoke about that though. I speak about a lot of stuff, bro. Like I spoke about that though. Like where, like you say, like you go to conventions, it gets real cliquey, and like say if you go by yourself, you don't know anybody. It's tough because people aren't as well. They are, depending on, like, I don't want to say nobody's inviting because they are, but at the same time, like it's very intimidating, right? Because it's you. And nobody really, I mean, unless you ask a question about their bill, they're really not talking to you.
Or if, like, let's say, hey, I'm so and so Bricks on Instagram, and they like look up how many followers you have. I'm like, well, you're not doing anything for my brand. So.
Get out of here. Get him out of
here. The convention is in Alabama, but I want to branch out and check out other places. I saw a lot of people already register for Brick World, but I don't know. It's too much excitement for me. And plus, like, it falls like in a really bad time. Like, my daughter finishes up school around that time, so I can't really leave.
I understand that, man.
But that's one point, I guess. But it's a bit overwhelming for me, believe it or not. But I like smaller conventions.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I like smaller conventions, the ones that like, and for me, it's, I don't know. I could do a big convention, like I said, as long as I got that knitted group, and as long as I got my clique, I'm good to go, man. Like you got your group that you roll with, I think you're golden. Like, that way you make your own. You make your own like memories, right? Like you make your own.
Right.
And that's what it was. Wasn't so much at the show, but even like after the show, like the show days, we were just doing a whole lot together, man. It was just that way.
I'm still contemplating on which Virginia show to go.
Yeah.
I have a feeling on.
If you like the small one, Fredericksburg is the way to go. If you like the smaller one, right?
But it was okay, but I have a feeling, which is not a bad thing. I think this year it's going to be even bigger.
Yeah, it's a possibility. That's a possibility.
I think more people are going to come out. So, depending on my schedule, I actually might make an appearance.
Yeah.
For a couple of days, not back and forth, because that's a long drive.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was like when you was like, "Yeah, I'm only here for the day." Like, really, friend?
that was a one-time thing, and never again. So, not doing that again. That was a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when I'm other than my collab I got with Jesse, Troy, and Larry. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to build, bro. Like for just to sit down and figure it out. Because I'm gonna tell you, this thing right here is not show worthy. I mean, it's show worthy, but I'm not going through the hassle to take it apart, wrap it up, take it somewhere, build it on site or whatever. I just want to be. I want something I could it's more portable. I could just take it and go. You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely a time commitment. So unless you're doing this like full time or you're retired,
yeah,
it's very hard to do this.
Miss Prophet, Twitch streaming was a little bit iffy for me. Like when I think I first started. I think I got an account like I don't know, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4 years, 3 years ago. Yeah, I'll say 3 years ago. But then I, it starting off. It was like very intimidating because you had the overlays. I didn't understand that. Like, so it was a lot of stuff, like a lot of technical stuff that I just didn't understand. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just stay a viewer and that's it. But then over time, I'm like, all right, well, let me sit down. I ain't doing nothing. Let me look about overlays and let me find out about how to Twitch on how to run a stream on Twitch. But then you have like stuff like OBS that I had to learn about and stuff like that. So it was just slowly getting it. So like my stream right now probably looks a little bit broken because I'm still learning how to stream on Twitch. But and then what I do now is like I'm on Twitch, but I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So I'm streaming 3 at the same time. So that I guess, like my friend here, Brooklyn, he only is like Instagram savvy, right? He's Instagram savvy. You don't really.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, you don't really go over to other streams, really. So.
I mean, because once again, it's a time commitment. Because like, let's say you have a great stream like once every couple of months, but then like if you don't give people content,
yeah,
they're gonna go away.
Yeah, you got to be on it. You got to be on it, and it's tough, dude. I ain't gonna lie, it is. It's a bit tough because, like, if you got a full-time job or something like that, and then I'm constantly doing videos, for like, for land and stuff like that, which I'm doing videos, but I need to edit and push them out, so I'm kind of lacking on that a little bit. So I got to hurry up and post some more stuff. So. But yeah, if you got those things, it can be very time consuming, right? I just want to build, man. Honestly, I just want to build.
Do you have anything coming up that you reviewed that you're in the middle of editing?
Yeah, I do. I got that last set of the Ninjago line that I need to push out, which would be cool because you know what I had thought about. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna push it out. I'm gonna push it out on the day, on release day. And I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute, Christmas is around the corner. Like it's a couple months from now. People probably gonna be looking to buy something, like families really, like gonna be looking to buy something. And it might not be the brand new stuff because the brand new stuff is going to be like full price, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you figure that by now, maybe you get a break on a couple of Ninjago stuff, and it's definitely going to be on the shelf. I'll tell you that. The new stuff is the stuff that's usually off the shelf by holiday time, because everybody, like you and me, we go there and we want the new stuff.
It's actually random because there's like my local Target is like fully stocked right now, and then like if I go like a couple of towns over, it's completely empty. So it's really random. But like a lot more this year, a lot more people are shopping online.
Right.
So there's definitely more availability.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's definitely in cycles sometimes. Like Star Wars is hot, like sometimes. Like let's say Ninjago puts out like some new show that might take off. It's like in cycles.
Okay. Let me
All right, I'm done with bag one.
Oh wow, you're gonna be how many bags in the Sandcrawler, man? I forgot. Not that I ever built it, but I never built it. But
a lot. Well, I can tell you actually right now. 16.
You said 16?
I see something here. 16. Yeah. So I don't know what's the piece count on this. 3,000 or 5,000, but it's definitely a full set.
Yeah.
Because they made a smaller version, but I feel like Lego is actually like making it smaller. So there's a reason. There's a reason behind it. Maybe like affordability. But I don't think they're ever gonna re-release this one, and so it's an opportunity to buy it at a decent price. I figured out how addicts might.
I can see them upgrading that set, that Sandcrawler set. I can see them upgrading it.
Maybe down the line, but like, cause I think in 2024 they're making a smaller Falcon. And there's another set that they're making like a miniature version. But I'm looking forward to it's all about dioramas now. They're gonna have a diorama where like Darth Vader was trying to get to Leia before they took off on the ship. That should be awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So that is that.
How many bags you gonna get done today?
In back one.
You said you got how many?
2 of these guys. 2 of these. In back one. And we got a red droid.
I'm in here dropping studs, bro.
They actually just dropped something.
So do they come with the they come with the what's the names? What they call the Jawas?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to get. Look, this is the scene you got to do. You got to get yourself a Mando, right? And you get Mando falling off the side of that thing right before he zapped one of the Jawas, right?
Or just like a whole bunch of them asking him to get that egg.
Yeah, and then so like you could do that. You could do the egg, and then you could do the that what was that I forgot what that thing was called with the horn.
So I know exactly what it's called because coincidentally it's a bad word in Russian, which is I don't know if this is like a PG or G stream, so I'm not gonna say what it is. It's not the worst word, but it's basically it's a slang for female dog.
Oh, got you.
So when they were like saying, I'm like, whoa, interesting.
It's funny because that thing, they want to say that thing was actually like a prehistoric animal here on Earth. Like they took so I'm into that history stuff. I like history stuff. If I was a teacher, I would be a history teacher. And so they were saying that was like a prehistoric animal, like an actual, like the one horn. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay.
All right. got back too. But we may be opening that up another time. All right, my friend.
You see? All right. You quitting already?
Okay. How long is it? How long is this stream? We've been on for an hour.
I'm going for another hour. That's it. I'm just going for 2, and then I'm out.
All right. You know what? I feel guilty. I'll stay on.
You should feel guilty. That's right. That's called peer pressure, y'all. Peer pressure. You got peer pressure. Your friends.
I'm just gonna check if anything's going on.
Just open up another bag. Forget about it. Like, just open up another bag, and time will go by a little bit. Just open up one more bag. So, whatever you don't finish, put it back in the bag.
Nah, if I start something, that's my own story.
If I finish the stream before you finish that bag, I will stay on with you till you finish the bag. See that, friend?
Okay, so we're gonna do back. I just gotta see if it's
friends never leave friends. Friends never leave friends behind, man. Friends never leave friends behind. So.
You're adding more in the peer pressure.
Yeah, a little bit more peer pressure on. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit more. Yeah.
All right, I found the smaller one, so we're going back too.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I guess out of them, I love that Lego has given us the Daily Bugle. They've given us the Sanctum Sanctorum. Now we got the Avengers Tower. And it seemed like, I'm gonna tell you, all 3 buildings are definitely like from the Spider-Man line, right? And not so much just it's Marvel, right? But not just Marvel, because a lot of Marvel people say, "Hey, look, I want to see the X-Men mansion. Like, give me the X-Men, the UCS X-Men mansion, right?" Which that would be a very awesome build. I think I would definitely want something like that, right?
I would pick that up as well.
Because you got to figure, like, if the Avengers Tower came with 31 flavors, right? 31 minifigures, right? That could easily come with about 31 characters, if not more.
Well, it depends if they're gonna go with the movie or the cartoon. Or both. But yeah, the 97 X-Men cartoon was awesome.
Yeah, I can see them doing, like, I'd rather them do the 97 style, right? Like, because I can see them, doing the 97s, because I think that's basically going to be your next X-Men movie, basically. It's going to be equivalent to. I don't see us getting an X-Men movie. But I do see that X-Men 97 is going to be pretty bad, man. It's going to be pretty off the chain there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those sets.
What do I do with those 2x12s? They got to be somewhere here.
How is your progress over there?
It's rolling, man. It's rolling. But you got to go on stream to see it, because I got it laying flat down, friend. I got to lay it flat down, bro. I got it. You can pick one. You can go on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Yeah,
I'll check it out in a bit.
I need those. I need like 10 of those. I need a couple of those. I need a lot more than 10. Let me see what else I got. Yeah, I'm gonna need.
See what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm definitely in. I'm definitely in for, like, getting something else that's Marvel, and maybe I hope they treat it like the modulars, right? Like the modular series, or the where you get one every year. So I kind of hope that they treat it like that, and we get something good like that from that line every year. Because I can see, you done gave us 3, so you might as well keep rolling, right? Like, what would be the next? Maybe it's got to be something. It's got to be something from another, like, story from Marvel.
Well, if they're gonna do it like a modular series, they have to they need to in a way connect.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also get pricey. By the way, the Daily Bugle was $245.
Yeah.
It was a flash sale on Amazon.
Yeah.
I haven't opened one yet, but when you were building it, was there any issues with the windows, or were they scratched at all, or?
What you mean, the Avengers Tower?
No, on the Daily Bugle.
On the Daily Bugle, was it scratched? No, none of the windows were scratched on the Daily Bugle. None of them.
Oh, okay. And what about on the tower?
On the tower? No, I don't think any of those were scratched either. They were packed well. They were packed well.
Okay, well that's maybe they upgraded the quality of the windows as well.
Yeah, they weren't scratched. I think they were packed. They were packed very well. They were. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I didn't. It was no. It was. I didn't find any misprints. I'm sure you're gonna get some. Somebody's gonna get something somewhere, but. Yeah. It was. I didn't experience any misprints or any scratching or any breakage at all. I think that with out of all of the bags, and I forget how many it came. I think it came in like maybe it was like 48 or 46 bags or something like that. But the quantity that were in the bags were like less. Like you probably could have put 2 bags into one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You probably could have. I mean but that's like peanuts, man. That's like real peanuts. That's not even like a gripe.
Were there any paper bags or there was plastic?
I'm trying to remember. I think there was.
Because Lego was trying to what there were things that they're gonna change to
I think there was a part or two that was in paper. I'm trying to recall. I built that thing almost like 3 weeks ago, man. That thing like 3 weeks ago. It took 3 weeks to do the video and all that stuff, though, man. That's what it took. It took so long to get all that stuff rolling, man. And then like taking the footage, looking at it, retaking it, because my lighting was probably off. Stuff like that.
What app do you use to edit your video?
I use, I guess it's called Wondershare, and it's perfect because the like whatever amount that you have to edit, you could drop it in there, cut it, slice it any way you want. But I like it because it uploads it immediately. Like one editing software took me like hours to upload it. Like it took hours to get it to a final cut that you upload. Mm-hmm. This one here, it does it like immediately. Less the time. So that's why I was like, oh man. That, and I probably do need to upgrade my my MacBook. I probably definitely need to upgrade my MacBook because I'm sure it's way big. I got a Pro, but it's like this thing. I got a Pro, but it's like I don't know. This might be like an 11. I think it's an 11. I bought it in 2017, so I definitely need another one. I need a new one. It's been a while, so I'm definitely gonna need a new one. It's kind of dated.
Yeah, because I don't know if you could use like the Mac Airs, but I think they upgraded their
and see like
so it may be also like an alternative because you could find those like under 1,000, and you could also write it as like an expense.
Yeah.
And your taxes, for sure.
I mean, like I don't want to. Like that's just like almost like with the what's that the Google Chrome book. You can't do nothing with that except for stream. So.
No, Mac Airs are pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's why I don't want.
The new ones?
Okay, you said the new ones? Yeah.
Yeah. I bought one for my wife like recently. And it's almost as fast as my 2019 MacBook Pro.
Oh wow! Okay.
But yeah, there's. I'll let you know if there's a sale because I think you could find them for like maybe for like $800.
You say $800?
Like,
oh,
if you could pick it up in Delaware, it's tax free.
Okay. Tax free. Oh yeah, it is tax free in Delaware. Yeah, ooh, Delaware. Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, we'll find a good one for you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a new one. Definitely gonna need, cause and that's just it. And I think, yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm gonna have to drop down on one and get one. So. Wait a minute, G.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near a Chromebook, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Chromebook is just basically for like browsing.
Yeah, that's why it's like I can't do the Chromebook thing. That's out. Oh man, I might I look like I'm off one. I don't know why. Yeah.
Okay, everything is semi-sorted for back two.
What happened?
So I'm ready for back two.
Oh, bag number two. Oh, wait a minute, G. Wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did. I know what I did.
Both set and ready.
I know what I did. All right, I gotta back all this out. Dag on it. Yeah, your boy messed up. I messed up. I knew I was off. I'm off by a stud. I gotta back. Yeah, it wasn't lining up the way I wanted. Yeah. I feel like I'm back on LM, boy. Back on LM, messing up, backing stuff up, taking it out again. It'll be all good though.
Amateur.
Yeah, I am. Still messing up the build, man. It wasn't lining up well. I'm glad I caught it now. When I really start building on top of it, it'd been too late. Then you know. That's all right. Yeah, man.
I was doing like a mock build recently. And so I gathered all the pieces from my inventory. So what I find is interesting is like let's say you need 500 pieces.
Okay.
Bricklink, and let's say it's $50. And then like you find like 100 of yours, and then you do a search, and now it's instead of 50, it's like 53. It's like, what was the point of this?
Right, what was the point? They're just taking you around. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something about Bricklink, right? And I don't know if anybody else experienced it. You know they changed the format of it, right? Since they came back online.
I did not. Actually, thank God they're back online. If they would have taken that site down, I'm done.
Here's the thing. I can still access the old format, like the format before it went down. But there's a new format that is more like, it looks like you're searching parts from the bricks and pieces website. It changed. And I don't know, it's because maybe I'm part of the land and they gave me, but when I looked at it, in the new format, I couldn't find my favorite like Bricklink store, and I was panicking because I'm like, man, I can't get the clutch. Like I'm trying to get the, I'm like, because with him I know I can just go grab it. That was it's the convenience for me. That's what it is, and so I'm like, man, like I couldn't, and I have a list of Bricklink favorite stores. I couldn't find them on there. And so I had to I went on my phone and the old format was still on my phone. And so maybe, I don't know if they were just trying that out or whatever, but it was scary, bro. Cause I'm like, yo, like now I'm forced to buy from other stores. I mean, not to say that's a bad thing, because like with convenience, you're gonna pay prices for convenience. And that's just the way it is.
I have a few stores that I favor. So I'm a little bit like keep saying this. I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to building. Like, I prefer to buy new bricks. I think it's I don't think it's that much in price difference.
Right.
So there's a few stores that I frequently shop. So one is Brick Vibe. Because they have a pretty big inventory, and
you're gonna pay.
And reasonably priced. And I also like to support a few veteran shops.
Yeah.
You know. So, like usually I try to give them more business. And when I could post, Bricklink Fix, and my favorite stores were there. So perhaps maybe they're on your end. When and they were like trying something new.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe to try, but it was a panic for me, man. I was like, man, where's? I can't find anything.
In case they do change, you could probably like just make a list. If you have more than like 5 stores that you shop, you should probably make a list in case you need to make a.
Yeah, and just search them, right? You have to like manually search them to do it. So yeah.
Make a mistake? No, I didn't. No.
What happened?
No, all good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was that only thing. I was like, man, like I'm hoping. And it one thing about it did look clean. Like the new format, it looked clean. So it doesn't look like the Matrix, like where you're just looking at like a lot of numbers and maybe a little tiny picture. Like the pictures were bigger, but there was like the numbers were gone, and it wasn't like they were giving you a ton of stores. Like say if you were trying to re-brick something and then you want all the parts populated or whatever. So it would just give you an option of, from 2 stores, here's the 2 stores, you can get you can buy everything from these 2 stores.
I honestly wish there would be more of an option where, like, they could, like, set your favorites, or maybe there isn't, I don't know about it, so. I mean, I don't know how many users are there in US versus international, but, like, if I want to search it, it's kind of annoying to constantly change the US only.
Yeah, and that's what, that's why, I mean, that kind of annoyed me too about like bricking a little bit. Was like, man, why do I have to? I'm automatically in US. I think they probably should automatically like ping your location. Okay, well, if you're in the US, that's the first choice versus all right, now you got to go look for the US stores, because if you look for parts, it's the ones that's overseas because of price. But in the end, you're gonna pay that shipping because it has to come through customs.
Yeah, but yes, because there's a lot of like great stores in Germany and like in Holland, with like really good prices. But shipping gets you. If it's going to be over £1, don't even bother.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if they would like set up an option to like save your favorites.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I was so glad that it came back online, because like I have maybe like call them projects, and half of these projects are from one of our friends where it's like it's incomplete.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say which
No, I know.
Listen, I'm grateful for my friend.
I am too, man. I am, because he definitely be giving you the deals, bro. He be giving deals.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
And without Bricklink, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you realize that you kind of no longer have a hobby, but you have a habit, right? Somebody told you don't have a hobby, you have a habit, right? It's 2 different things. And you realize that, like, oh man, I can't live without Bricklink, man. What is going, because you're looking at all these prices. I mean, all these projects that you got to do, and it's like, well, I need this piece right here. I need this, and what I do is that I probably have a lot of sets than the average person, right? So what I'll do is, like, instead of buying that piece from Bricklink, I'll just, all right, well, I'm not interested in building a set, so I'll just go ahead and pick it from the set. So I'll use Bricklink, and that day, well, that daggone course of a week or so that Bricklink was down, man, it was a sad week, bro. It was sad for me.
Because also, like, I have a few train sets that need like refurbishing. and it's pretty cheap to refurbish, and I think the newer pieces are. I think Lego improved the quality, so it may not fade as fast.
Yeah.
But like I forgot the set number, but I call it the white and green train. It's like a white train with like a green line. It's part of the 9-volt series. So like I got it pretty cheap somewhere. I don't remember where, but I need to replace most of the white pieces.
Okay.
Or I have the Metro liner. The Flamey was selling like a whole set of them. I don't know how many sets there are, but there's at least like 15 cards.
Yeah.
And like half of them need like also refurbishing, and it's pretty cheap, but without Bricklink, you're done.
Yeah.
And plus, another thing that I personally use Bricklink for is, with the extra pieces. Like after I finish building, and I have like all these extra pieces, I go on the checklist to see if it's part of the extra pieces, which helps out a lot.
Oh yeah, that does.
And I know that from other sites, Brick Owl.
Yeah, Brick Owl. A lot of people say, "Oh, you got Brick Owl." Like, nah, I don't want, because then you get like, you gotta. I'm like, nah, it's the format. Like, for me, it was the format. So I was like, man, look, I know what I want to see, and I feel comfortable with, and that's complacency. It is, but I feel comfortable with.
I hope Lego's not gonna show.
I want to tell you, it might change. It might. I don't have no inside information, but I'm telling you, I know what I saw, and I was like, "Yo, what is this? Why is this changing?" I mean, like the image, but what I do appreciate is that the images were a lot larger, so you could actually see what you were looking at, like the images of the pieces.
I mean, it was more of a phishing attack. I don't think it wasn't like complex hacking or like ransomware.
Right.
But I have a friend, Lenny, who was a computer guy. And he's into Lego, and like I showed him Bricklink like way back when.
Right.
And he's like, "What is this? I could hack this in a second. This is so like BS." This was before Lego got it. So that side definitely needs some security upgrades for sure.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, it's a good tool, man. Like that daggone Bricklink, man. It's definitely a good tool, man. But it's a lot of accounts, like it's a lot of stores, man. It's a lot of stores that was that's 4 days. What was it? It was out for 4 days. It was out longer than that, right?
Maybe I think maybe about a week or so.
About a week.
I mean, we could check. You could see people saying, "Oh my god!" I'm like, 2 types of "Oh my god!" "Oh my god!" What am I gonna do? Oh my god! What a relief!
What a relief! My pockets are. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, Bricklink probably makes a lot of money, bro. Like they do. They probably make a lot. There's a lot of transactions that happen.
They could probably even charge more, but it's reasonable. Yeah. A lot better than eBay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? When I first started, building, I don't know how. I guess I was buying sneakers and Transformers on eBay before I started building, right? And I'm thinking, I said, well, and I don't know. I typed in Lego, and then all those Lego pieces and stuff start coming up, and I'm in there buying from eBay like it's like the greatest sliced bread I ever had. Man, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. And they should outlaw anybody that sell Lego on eBay. Like,
I mean, it doesn't really make financial sense. You mean for pieces?
Yeah, for pieces. Yeah, for pieces. Like pieces were ridiculous. Pieces are ridiculous on eBay.
There was this one seller. Her prices were okay, but. And I even asked her, how come you don't have a Bricklink store? And she was like, I don't know. Right. And I'm like, I was actually kind of impressed with her inventory. And I'm like, let me give you some blocks here. And then she's like, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. But let this be a wake-up call. If you need to order stuff, order it. Don't procrastinate on your project. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't procrastinate on it, man. Like just go ahead and then definitely make a list. Like you said, make a list of your
go-to vendors, man, because like that list is gone, and then not only that, it's just know how to have a contact of your vendors. Like I know I can call Clutch, or I can call most of my vendors right there. And I say Clutch like a Clutch is only like he only like hours away from me. So to me, he's more most convenient. Him and Big B, they're like most convenient.
I haven't seen Big B in a while. Is he around?
He's around. He's doing the family thing. Yeah. His store's still active. He's just not on that social media thing. But he's doing he got the family thing, man. He's doing the kid thing. So
he's still in like Hershey, right? Like
yep.
Hershey area?
Yep, he out there. Remember, he was from Oregon. He was from the West Coast.
Yeah, I met him during one of the Brick Fair. What was the one that was in PA?
Oh, you trying to get me to say it? Oh, see my friends.
No.
I'm not going to.
How about we just say that one?
The formerly known as.
the formerly, but apparently they got a new owner.
Yeah, but I think there's probably some handcuffs to that, man. I think I'm gonna tell you this. There's probably a lot of handcuffs to that. Like he probably sold it, but like somebody said, he's probably still on as a consultant. So like, even though they have a business plan and model, he's still a part of it somehow.
So are they gonna like revamp? Do you know anything about that? Are they gonna revamp it or change the name?
I don't know, man. The moment that I pretend like I'm interested, the moment that somebody gets the wrong idea. So I don't. I don't know, dude.
All right, let's not make any
Right, I don't know. Like, yeah, but like, I would assume so. Like, you try to whatever. This is probably a company that buys entertainment companies, right? So I'm sure they have a model of their own that they're probably just going to pursue, and with a little bit of that.
No, wait a minute. I thought they were like a. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was the. Dino something or. Yeah.
You thought it was who?
Yeah.
I'm at the boring part where I'm gonna have a whole lot of orange filler bricks.
I thought that the brick shop was them.
Nah, it's some entertainment company that
okay.
that bought them. It wasn't a brick show. And and this company buys entertainment companies. Like they just.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, he probably, I would assume that person stayed on.
And so yeah. But I don't know what that means for your boy Manny and Pops. They might be out of a job.
No comment.
They might gotta hit the bricks, son. Hit them bricks. Not the kind you build.
I hope you're joking.
I don't know, bro. That's what I said. The moment I pretend I'm interested, the moment somebody get the wrong idea. So. Are you searching it?
No.
You're searching it.
No. I'm looking at the brown bricks and I see these lines in between them. So I don't like. I can see if I'm gonna remove one of these brown plates, it's gonna crack right there. But so far things look steady. So this is never coming apart.
Oh, I got you.
But I wish they would have something either in Jersey or like a show in Jersey or Pennsylvania.
They do. They still do. They still do Brickfest in Jersey, and they do. Well, I think he pulled out of Jersey. I think Brick Fair pulled out. I think he's not doing it. So.
Yeah, they pulled out of like a southern venue as well, but we need something new and something fresh,
Yeah.
I went to the one in Edison. I went to the one that you just mentioned the name, which I didn't.
Yeah, Edison. Yeah.
I went to the one in Edison. And I was out of there and like I came in and I was out of there in 10 minutes.
Here's the thing with me. It's like I love any show with vendors that come from, like, I guess either that coast wide or even the folks that travel. Like Abby Dabbles, they travel, right? And then so like, if you get some vendors from the West coming over either Midwest or to the East, then you can get a variety of like vintage Lego, right? Or not even vintage, but
for some like cool custom stuff.
Right, cool custom stuff and retired Lego stuff, right? So, I appreciate like shows that have variety, like vendor variety, right? Because then you can, yeah, you're gonna buy Lego, but I don't want to buy the Lego that everybody else is buying. I want something that, like you say, the custom, or like something that nobody can get.
You are absolutely right, because some of the vendors, like their inventory is clearance for the past 2 to 3 years. Like I know exactly how much they paid for this, when they got it, and like this set is from Walmart. It was $40, and now you're selling it for $200.
Right. Wait a minute, dog.
It says you are unstable.
Yeah, so I mean, probably gonna back this up.
Yeah, no, we're still down.
There we go. Are you working it out?
I don't see you.
So you don't see me?
Unless it's me.
It might be you, friend.
Yeah, I only.
Hold on. It says I'm unstable. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Let me connect to my. Yeah, I was on sale. Let me connect. Yeah. Sorry, this is the first time actually using Discord for streaming.
Yeah.
I kind of have PTSD from Discord from
PTSD? How, friend? How? What? All right, let me see this here. I think I'm off.
I think it's you, buddy.
It's me? It might be me.
Because I'm sitting next to my router, so.
It might be me. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let me see. I'm doing brick math here. I'm trying to figure it out.
Go.
You got me? Yeah, like little Spidey, he streams a lot. He'll have his tablet and his TV stream, so he's doing a double stream. So you got him doing a double stream. I'm doing a double stream. So like it's probably weighing on my on my router right now. Even though I got like multiple like extenders around, but still like.
Which servers do you have? A cable company or Fios?
Yeah, I got Fios.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good.
All right, I'm trying to get my brick math together here. I think I'm right. All right, friendly mail alone. How far you are on that bag?
Halfway there.
So you more excited about like getting Star Wars stuff over the Marvel stuff?
Wait, who, you or
you?
So I started with aiming to build like a city and maybe a rail yard. And like I was buying a set here, a set there, and then like one day I decided to like inventory all my sets, and apparently I have like all these Star Wars sets that I just been buying and forgetting about. So like I like to keep like a fair amount of superheroes in my city just for like Steam.
Yeah.
But, definitely Star Wars, not all Star Wars.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think. Let me see.
Like I'm also kind of like wrapping up my custom stuff.
I think I'm I don't know.
There's
you
like
know,
way too many.
I still got the Ghost. My bad. I still got the Ghost, man. Like the UCS one, the one I made like a while back. And I'm trying to figure out. I guess once I get my room situated, I can figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I would like to do a ceiling display, like make a ceiling display and build it, and then put it on top of the ceiling display. Like just let it hang from the ceiling. Like maybe have a table that's like with the poles or the posts connected, like drilled into the ceiling, and then when you come in, you can see it. That would be ideal.
Are you getting any build requests from like companies or even private individuals?
No, I'm not. That's a lie. I got one, but I know him, and he's doing a project for a book, and I did do a commission with him before, and so he's got some more ideas he wants to do. I'm not gonna stop the dude. So he wants me to build some other stuff, so I do have that in the works, and so I got something going. I got something going. So, but it's not like for me. That's I don't advertise that, but I have a Boom Bills project that's happening, so that I need to get going.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and so that's what that's my plan, to do some virtual stuff, and I got somebody helping me. So he's helping
your fans posted, because that sounds exciting.
Yeah, so I got a guy helping me with it. So and I know he's anxious to do it. So I got to get moving. Especially it's Christmas time, so people looking to buy stuff for kids and stuff like so. Give you some quality stuff, right? Oh, you're over there suffering.
Oh, there we go.
I'm suffering over there. You're over there suffering. I need a 2 Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that part.
I had to also.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You go ahead. My bad.
Also my city. Like I wanted to do like a theme park and no room. Wanted to do an airport, no room.
Yeah, forget the theme park, man. It's just theme parks are just way too much space.
But it's depending on like how my layout is. Maybe I want to have a dock. Like I have a lot of like sets that are themed around like the fishing. No, not fishing house, boathouse, and like brick-link boat. I want to have like a little dock area.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna do the city with the dock and all that stuff. Nah, like ain't no space for all that. Ain't no space. I was gonna have the Ninjago City line as my dock, and I was gonna do a little beach area. I don't have enough table for all that, so I'm gonna just put that up on the shelf somewhere and like just call it another day, and just stay true to my Marvel City, and I might do a little tiny water scene. I'll figure it out once I start laying in a lot of these iconic buildings first, and then start laying the roads down. Then at that point, I could probably go ahead and just add a little bit more.
It looks like with Ninjago, they're keeping their modular line strong.
Yeah, they got it rolling, but I mean, how many markets you gonna get?
Well, and now they have like I don't know if you saw the Monkey Kid layout.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you can combine like 3 buildings in one, and it looks like a modular. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's supposed to complement Lantern City, so
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah.
I might have a whatnot auction in December.
Whatnot? What?
Yes. I have some interesting sets that I want to move along.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably post a date. Something maybe like I should probably do it before Christmas. Well, way before Christmas, if anybody wants to buy it as presents. But maybe the weekend. Let me see. Let's look at the calendar. Because I know Cheap Ass is having something too. Maybe like the weekend of the 9th or the 10th of December.
Yeah.
We can get it out.
Is it tough to make profit off of Whatnot? Like doing Whatnot? Not off of, but doing Whatnot. Is it tough to make?
So the way I'm like, think Whatnot is, it's kind of like the sets that I basically need to get rid of and get my money back.
Okay.
It's not so much profit because everyone is looking for a deal.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking for a deal, and unless you have something very specific, it's hard to like. I mean, this is a perfect example. I got the set maybe like $120, $150 cheaper than the cheapest used on Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So it's just something like you have to. If you have like a niche or maybe certain sets that you don't see common, you could at least get your money back on it.
Okay. Oh.
See?
Daggone it.
I think you're squeezing up here.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want to refresh your inventory or just get rid of stuff that you're not going to build. And even, and also, like, in 1 hour, you could move so much. Instead of, like, let's say in Bricklink, even though you could be the cheapest, like, seller in US and it'll stay there for, like, months, you could move, like, a whole bunch of stuff in an hour or two.
Okay.
But everyone is looking for a bargain.
Yeah, of course. Like,
which is understandable, but yeah.
So it's just like almost like, I guess, equivalent to like a liquidation sale at that point.
Yeah, expedited eBay. Gotcha. I think eBay is trying something too, but I'm not really sure if it's working out though.
Yeah, I saw something like that on eBay. I think it had a lot to do with like some sneaker stuff.
I think it's called eBay Live.
Yeah, eBay Live. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was interesting. You go live on eBay and sell some stuff. But I think they were at the one I saw was like they were at like a sneaker con or something, so that was a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. But eBay should buy Whatnot. They really should. Although I don't know if it could be deemed as a monopoly.
Yeah,
it's an interesting concept, and I think it would just eliminate competition for them.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wow, this hour flew by.
I told you. What bag you on?
I'm still on 2.
What?
But I'm gonna finish it off.
Friend, you disappoint me.
Sorry. I'm not a master.
Nah, you know what? I was chatting with some guys before, and we were building Star Wars stuff, man. And I'm trying to like be a good host and keep the conversation rolling, right? And this one guy, man, he blew right through the whole entire set, and it was like it was the gunship. and he blew right through it like less than an hour.
Which one?
The new one, the Coruscant.
Oh, it's a great one, actually.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. I got a few of those. Oh, man.
Favorite. If you want to do like a fleet.
Say what?
If you want to do like a fleet of those, see that being
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Especially once they go on sale too. Like you can get a whole boatload of them things.
Oh yeah, the Justifier is $100 and is going to be $100 on Walmart.
Dang.
That's a big set.
Yeah, that is a big set. Yikes. Oh man, I'm stacking a whole bunch of bricks for this height, man, and this thing is gonna be pretty tall, man. I think it's probably gonna be, well, you see my tape one. I think it's gonna be probably like maybe a half foot shorter than that. That's what I'm planning for. These bricks are rolling.
I lost you again.
Oh, you lost me? Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't see you.
I see you. You gotta look up. I was looking at for lack of kind of spending some money, I guess, or just thinking about spending money, right? I was looking at a Tesla, but I was looking at the Roadster, right? So I was dreaming a little bit. I was. Am I actually gonna buy it? Nah, probably, most likely, highly likely not, right? But I was definitely dreaming about it. And I was looking at the Tesla Roadster, which that one that's like I think that thing is like 200,000. Because it looks like a space car. If I got an electric car, I want it to look like a space car. Like I want it to look like the future, man.
As a fan, what I'm telling you right now, the build is wanky, and I would never buy anything more than what I have, because to have like a down payment on the house, on wheels, that's about to like break any money, man. Although I mean, mine hasn't broken, but they still need to work on their tech. But the one that I have, 3 Series, they're actually making it pretty affordable.
Oh, they're making it. Oh, okay.
With all the rebates, it pays off like fairly quickly.
You know what? That's probably what that was, wasn't it?
Actually, one of my errands for today, I ran over I'm not to put like either a screw or something like that. I'm on the highway. I gotta go and get it fixed today.
Oh.
That's my second one this month. That's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I just hope something's open right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Small pieces, bro. Small pieces. Oh.
Nice like a Tesla Roadster model.
Yeah, man. You know what? I thought that you know Brick and Nick made the he made a model of the Tesla truck, right? So we call it the Cybertruck, right? And I was thinking like, man, that'd be pretty cool to have, even if Speed Champions did one, like, in Lego. I think that would be pretty cool. But I haven't seen it yet, man. No plans on like doing it or anything like that. I haven't seen anything yet, man. I mean, other than it. Yeah. And it's probably, like you say, he's probably the red tape with that. Like, they probably would do it, but he's probably the red tape with that. Like, so that's probably why it didn't get made. So everybody wants some.
One of the City Electric car kind of looks like a Tesla a little bit, you know. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Soon you know it.
I'm not football today. I think your Eagles are playing later.
I am, friend. I am. I will stop to do that though. But yeah, I am. And then I'll be back in here building some more. But I got my TV set up where I can watch and still build. Like, so I got it hooked up now. I can do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's Sunday, but I'm glad I'm off tomorrow, friend. I'm off tomorrow, so I can get up and brick again.
While we were on the stream, I'm getting the text messages on my phone. So my colleague already pulled out this tomorrow. This tomorrow's gonna be fun for me. But it's all good.
Shoot. Yeah, nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. I am going to get rid of all these 2x4s that I acquired long ago. So that's a plus. I probably could have used Duplo for this to kind of get some hype, but man, look, I got drawers and drawers of 2x4s, and they're not even just the gray color. They're like I got this pink and orange, so it's like it's probably easy for me to just go ahead and deplete that inventory on this build here. Woo! Oh, I got it right here. Oh, I see, friend. That's interesting. Hold on. I think I'm sliding down. Trying to get my math together here. Oh yeah, there we go. I think I'm on the right track now. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I was off one.
Loose here. No, I still can't see you.
Say what?
I still can't see you.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm sitting right here.
All right. Well, one of us is unstable for sure.
It might be. I might got a lot happening over here. Wait a minute. The scale is back. Oh, doorbusters, Friday deals. Why is it so late? It's not Friday anymore.
I wish it was Friday.
Let's see. Daggone it. Which side am I on? I'm over here. I don't see you. Hold on. Yeah, that's where I messed up at. Here we go.
There's some like technique functionality to this thing.
Are you still struggling with that Star Wars, friend?
I'm not struggling. I am taking my time.
Being a connoisseur, a real connoisseur.
Sometimes you have to, like, I know, like, some people just like buy the stuff and just like, oh, well, look at me, I'm the first one to finish. But like, you really have to enjoy these.
Yeah, and that's I think that's my thing too. It's like, you know, you don't like I hate having to finish a build like at a certain time because you don't really, like you say, you don't really enjoy the build. You just want to hurry up, finish it, and then do the video and get it done. Like I think that's probably so. Like I wouldn't mind getting a second copy of the Vintage Tower to kind of actually like take my time and build it and enjoy it, right? Like because I was under pressure to hurry up and build it as soon as I had it, because then I had to build the base. I mean, I guess that's privileged people problems, right? Like I'm privileged, I am, but privileged people problems, right? So
less than privileged, less.
That's the only thing. So well, whatever though. All right, let me see here. Dang, you finished that bag yet, bro?
Yes, almost. Last page.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh wow, let me see what you got going on here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
All right. Last pin connector.
What's going on, more? Amor? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You done back two? You done?
I'm done with that too, but I have an extra piece which I need to be wired. It's like a little grout usually. Usually.
So you saying you messed up?
Usually you don't get spare grill.
No, you messed up. All right, this is what I have done so far. Let me see if I can do this without knocking any cups, anything over. All right, so this is the front patio of my Oscorp, right? So this is the front patio area. So I still need to do the steps, but the steps will sit on top of this area over here. And then the building will rise up. It's going to be 6 48 by 48 base plates. You see, Brooklyn. So this is just one. So I still got a lot of building.
I have an extra grill. I'm gonna have to go on Bricklink.
Oh,
and see if there's an extra grill.
Oh, you got to price it up. Price it up. Well, friend, I am going to end this stream. Thanks for everyone that hung out with your boy. And so just check back. I will definitely, this will be a series because I got a lot of building to do, but I'm going to keep each session 2 hours long on the build. And I appreciate all of you stopping in and seeing your boy. Appreciate you, Brooklyn, for hanging with me. All right.
Thank you for inviting me. It's been an honor as always.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And I will be doing some off-camera building. I will. I definitely will. All right, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Peace out, everybody. Later, Mel.
See ya.